Hello everyone, Steamtronics Productions here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Gaming with Steamtronics. Now, this is the, I think, second time I'm trying to record this video because the first time I did this with my friend Raymond at Class 47 Productions, there was no sound, we found out. So now I'm having to do this all again. And to make things worse, Raymond isn't available to reshoot, so I have to do this on my own, unfortunately. Anyway, today is the day that we've all been waiting for. That day being where we review that's right. Today we review the three famous engine pack. This was just released this morning, and yeah, it's quite an interesting pack actually. So let's go and have a look at these. Starting off with Tornado here. Now, nothing's changed since the render. Still got the same god-awful nameplate. Still missing the crest, which is disappointing. This really puts the engine to shame, I've got to be honest. And yeah, it just looks unfinished. Like, what sort of texture is that? Tornado doesn't have that sort of texture. And also, it just looks unfinished. Like, why is it still pointy there? And also, these wheels, my god. State of these wheels. The cab looks alright, I suppose. It's the number that really look too good. Looks like it's just gone into Word and just written out 60163 and put it on there. And the same with British Railways. This is actually the only thing that looks good. Looks even close to good. There's a reason why I call this engine the dud.
Your turn, your turn. You got the dud!
And it's not just me who say this. I've also heard people call it the run to the litter. And I can see why. I mean, what's so detailing is that? Like the rivets here. Pictures don't look like rivets. They look like they're painted on. What's that? Like bad, that looks like a bad weld or something. Yeah, it's clear now that this is like a carbon copy of Scotsman here, with a few modifications. Like bigger wheels, yes, but everything else looks the same, apart from the running plate, of course. But yeah, bigger wheels, rear pony truck covered. I'd be embarrassed to be seen on this engine. I must say the only good thing about this is really the faces and the British Railway writing on the side. Because I've seen this engine in real life. I've even been on the footplate. Yeah, I've seen bad models in the past, but this is a whole other level. Like even the old train sim Tornado looks better than this. And that's God knows how old. And also, there's one massive issue, that being, is it this? A corridor tender. Now, Tornado famously does not have a corridor tender. They even made a point of it in Pig Rap Battles of the Railways. Don't really see why corridor tenders give you like, any fame, because, well, it's just so crew can switch over. Any engine can have corridor tenders. Yeah, this is bad. Lazy work. Like, they've just taken Scotsman's tender and then made it, is it slightly bigger? Yeah. And, yeah, just giving it Tornado's livery. But yeah, this engine will be alright for remakes. I know that Speed Skip doesn't like criticism, but in my honest opinion, if you're a games developer and you can't take criticism, that's on you, mate. That's on you. Yeah, criticism isn't pleasant by any means. Let's test this one out. That just sounds like a high-pitched version of Merlin's whistle. Let's take Tornado out. Yeah, he's an alright runner. Do I detect a shake in the tender? Hmm. There is. Now that's attention to detail, because in real life he also has a shake in the tender. If you watch the documentary where they try to get him up to 100, his tender shakes like crazy. I'll put a clip up here. I think that they fixed the livery, like they fixed the green colour. A bit disappointed that they didn't add like works grey or anything. But so anyway, let's move on to the other logos. Next up being Duchess of Hamilton. Another engine which I've seen. And yeah, obviously not in this state, obviously in the streamlines. Yeah, this is an alright model. I like it. That lining thing on the running plate's still there, but it's meh, I suppose. Yeah, actually doesn't look too bad. Accurate model. Kind of looks a bit like the Duchess of Sutherland that you can get on Steam. Train sim. I'll put a photo up right here. And yeah, the valve gear looks decent. Huge tender though. Huge Stania tender. And this tender actually looks pretty good actually. I like it. Nice freckles on the face. Really, it's a really nice feature there. Bit of history about this engine. This engine was seen in Thomas and the Great Railway Show. Not the Great Race, but the Railway Series book, where she was in the sheds with Mallard and Thomas. And they were fighting over who got to take the Scarborough Flyer, I think. She was only seen once, and then in 2020, that god-awful Royal Engine movie came out, and I suppose, was that Duchess of Loughborough? I don't know, or care, really. That's a terrible movie, and yeah. I was kind of hoping that we did get, like, more liveries for these engines. Nope, we didn't. Guess that would be too good. My first thoughts are, yeah, not good. The only reason why I bought this pack is because I like these engines. Like, I like Tornado. I've always been a fan of him, and I just wanted him. Same for Duchess of Hamilton. One dud, one okay model. Oh, actually, Duchess of Hamilton actually looks like an updated version of Big City Engine. See what I mean? I know obviously Big City Engines are Patriot and Duchess of Hamilton's coronation class, but it still looks like they still look similar. Like they look. Big City Engine looks like an outdated version of Hamilton. Now, I'm not going to go through the faces because I've already done that in my reveal video. That sounds more like a tugboat whistle than it does Stania Husa, which I suppose is what he was going for. And yeah, it just why? My guess is that he took sound file from that Caledonian Works engine that has like a tugboat whistle and just put it on this one because he thought it would sound cool or whatever, but just doesn't. Sounds strange. But yeah, let's take her out for a run. Full speed. Yeah, it's decent. And also, all you Americans will like Duchess of Hamilton too, because she went over to the States, I think, in the 30s. I'll put a photo up here of her in the States. The Scotsman isn't the only one who went to the States. I think there was even talk of Tornado going to the States at one point, due to like funding issues. They didn't do it. But that would be cool though to see Tornado in the States. Or in Norway. But I don't think he would manage on the hills. You'd need a banker. Yeah, last one is, in my opinion, the only good one in this pack. That being Green Arrow. Now, Green Arrow is by no means perfect, like that lining and stuff, but I'm going to overlook that. Green Arrow has always been one of those interesting characters. He's only showed up once in the books, and That's a bit of a shame. They gave all the attention to him. They even called him the smaller Flying Scotsman. In real life, he is smaller, but in this, he's exactly the same size.
We're exactly the same size.
But yeah, this is definitely the best one out of the lot. Let's take a look at some detailing, lubricators, even build plates. I know it doesn't say anything on there, but usually doesn't in these games. Nice numbering on the side. 4771. When I was listening, I always thought that it said 4471. But yeah, that's just me being a stupid kid. And the R looks decent. Ooh, even back steps. Which was really nice. Yeah, Green Arrow is definitely the best out of them all. Which is a bit of a shame because really the attention should have gone to Tornado as well. Not to bother about Dutch Hamilton. But yeah. These two should have Tornado should have been given the same treatment, but I guess he was made first. That's a terrible shame. Yep, this one is the best one out of them all. There's no commit to me otherwise. This one's the best one out of them all. Mostly because I always had a soft spot for Green Arrow. And his whistle? What whistle is that? What whistle is that? I know it's one from Train Sim, but I don't know which one it is. It's one of them. I used to play Train Sim back in the day, guys. But yeah, I just got bored of it back in 2021. It's a heap of shit nowadays. That's why you've never seen me play it, because it's a heap of shit. So yeah, guys, that was the 3 famous engines pack. If you want this pack for yourself, go into like the trolley thing, and it's here. It's 300 Robux though, so it's a bit expensive. It's sort of overpriced in my opinion, but oh well. I don't know, go ahead and buy it, I guess. Or don't. Whatever, it's not my pack. It's an okay pack. It's good for if you like want to do remakes. Let's say remakes of like Great Railway Show or whatever. Not too good if you want accurate models. That's going to be it for me today. Big thank you to everyone for watching, and Steamtronics Productions signing off.